Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? What is up? Let me send the stream link out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. All right, I think the stream link is sent to everybody. You never really know these days. Where's the settings to my stream? Here we go. I have to turn off ads every fucking stream. There we go. No more ads. I just don't like the ads because, like, it kind of forces people to be like, oh, now I gotta pay for fucking YouTube Premium. Like, dude, no one wants to pay. I mean, I want to pay for it, but not everybody wants to pay for it like I do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. For the 69th time in a row, guys, we are seeing trades happen from 675 to 678. I'm almost tired of saying the same levels, man. But I guess it's good because then we don't have to get tired of, like, new shit. It's all the same info. Good morning, Mike, too. Good to see you. Good to see you, Spicy Pepper, JC, and Joker in the Discord as well. Good to see all of you. And yeah, I'm a little butthurt this morning, man. If you just go look at the coin chart, man, you'll see exactly why. You're telling me if I just blindly held, I'd be up a bag right now? I just don't want to do that, though. I don't see the point in blindly holding trades and being like, man, I hope I get lucky. I hate that feeling. I'd rather be wrong than be right and it be, like, lucky, you know? Because you can't really repeat the luck as much as you'd like to. Today's the 4th, right? Yeah. The 4th. What's up, Chimera? Good to see you. I did not sleep that great. Again. Good morning. Good to see you. SPY keeps rejecting the control point from Monday in AM. From Monday? What's up, Spaghetti? Oh. Bro joined then lagged, then left. He didn't mean to join. But yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys. The market opens in about a minute and 40 seconds. I'm kind of waiting for SPX so I can post that for the VIP guys. If you're waiting on SPY plan, then you have not been paying attention. I'm covering the same thing I've been covering for weeks now. If we go to tech, really focused on 139, 138.27 to see if we can surpass that or not. Because if so, then we probably will go up to the 141s, 142s maybe. So like a $2, $3 jump for the tech chart today. Let me go repost that. XLK 138.27 is like my 50th time typing this probably. Key today for market direction. What's up, Booty? Good morning to everybody joining the stream. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Be sure to drop a like. 30 seconds till the open. Kind of just going over things. If you miss anything, go back a couple seconds. I'm probably going to have to go back to SPX because the market's about to open. Actually, I could probably just post these levels straight up, but let's just see where it is. Okay, not that big of a gap, so I'll just post this. $68.22 to $68.38. Let's key here. All right, got that posted. All right, SPX posted, XLK posted. Everything's good to go. If you're watching SPX, 68.22 to 68.38 is your bread and butter right now. For SPY, it's 675 to 678. We're actually holding over a very good 50% right now as well. Coin up 11 fucking percent. Dude, fuck me. Well, let's at least be happy for Hood. Good job, anybody who's in Hood. Mike, too. Good shit. You can be pissed about your own plays, but you shouldn't be so pissed that you can't be happy for others. Fuck, that sucks. And other people that don't get it, who are broke and never make money and never make good trades, they're never going to understand what I just said. People who are always on the downside and never making money or never making a good trade, they'll never understand what anything I just said. Because people are too focused on themselves nowadays, which is not a problem, but no, you didn't get lucky. You captured a good opportunity and it happened to work out. So yeah, I was a little lucky, but you were the one who captured that, brother. That's not luck. You got lucky, sure, but you captured that luck with opportunity. I'm okay with being lucky. There's a difference, right? Being lucky and being like and being gambly lucky, right? Being gambly lucky is like, I don't know why I got in and it worked. Let's go, right? But getting lucky and capturing opportunity is, okay, I kind of wanted this to go up. It looked like it was going to go up and it just pumped the next day, man. I got lucky on the big move. You know, there's the difference between that. So if you had literally no reason why you were in, then yeah, gambling. But if you knew why you were in and it just happened to pop off, yeah, I mean, that's still lucky, but like, dude, you were the one who captured it, you know? So good shit. And don't let anybody take that from you either, just because they're having some fucking salty ass day, or they're having a bad day, or they're not making the plays they want. Like me just now, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, fuck your play, Mike, too. You suck. You know, it's like what I did doesn't relate to anything you did. No, you were not lucky, man. You did good. You did get lucky, but I would say you did great. You know, that was one of the perfect setups to be in. Look, if I go to the watch list, look at all the things, and I almost promise you all of these names have gapped up today. Sorry guys, my headset turned off. I gotta turn on a song to keep my headset on. I was just in the silence of my own thoughts just now. What the hell is 4320p 8K? Brother, we're already streaming in 8K? I have never seen that number before. On this song I'm listening to, it says, would you like to listen in 40 whatever 32p 8K? That's not 4K, that's 8K. What the fuck does 8K look like? Can I smell the room they're in? That's crazy, dude. Humans are awesome. XOK fighting 138.27 to 139. This is the important area that allows the market to move higher. Please pay attention to 138.27 and 139 at XOK. What am I looking for? Oh, that's right. Isn't this PDCP right here? Or 2 days ago PDCP? Yeah. Where's this day's PDCP? Man, you could almost cheat and just do this chart. There's so much shit right here. There's a 50% of the gap down here. There's a 50% of the gap down here. This Monday's 50% is right here. Oh, is this what whoever was mentioning earlier? One of you mentioned 2 days ago PDCP, I think. Yawn, 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 yawn. If I yawn, you're all forced to yawn with me. That's why you don't look kids. I kind of like showing that stuff to you because I feel like you guys always see me win, and then I see like some of you complain about like how you're struggling and everyone's not. There you go. I'm struggling right there. I could have been in 100% mode today. Instead, we're sitting here. I kind of like SPY for longs as long as it holds 680.70, guys. If we see a breakdown of this and the previous day close, I'll probably be looking at shorting the fuck out of this back to 678, 675. We end up holding the 50% of the gap down / previous day close. Get a good bounce. I like the recovery. I'm going long. Are we all good on that? Send some emojis in chat or a thumbs up or a yes, I got that. Let me know in the chat. And I'm trying to make this visible, but the levels are so far. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Be sure to drop a like on the stream. Sub to this YouTube channel. Whatever the fuck you got to do to support the channel. You know, I forgot to check on the shorts that I posted the other day. I probably should have done that. Okay, nice. They don't have 20 views. Let's go. I won't lie. I had a lot of fun making the one with the Mr. Impossible meme. Or not Mr. Impossible, Mr. Incredible. Where it's like entry 120, exit 240. And then it's like 20 minutes later, it runs to 1650. That one, I had a lot of fun making that one. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, definitely go through some of the playlists. I'm actually surprised how many BB members I'll run into nowadays. And I'm talking about like free, open, public playlists for anybody to view all over the channel. I get there's a lot of them, but some of you guys have been here for multiple years. Y'all should definitely be working your way through something. Welcome to BB Playlist is more for like your beginners. And there's a bunch of cool playlists for different categories of things that you guys might like. Yeah, check that out when you have time. Let's get back to the market, though. I can't believe my play hit 1K. I'm so bummed out. Dude, do y'all remember? Does anybody remember my conversation yesterday? I remember how everybody on like the internet was like, uh, buying calls at open. I in my stream yesterday, I don't know where I said it, but in my stream yesterday, I said, "Watch, I'm gonna tweet this, and somebody's still gonna react to me and say, hey, you can delete this post.' Guys, I had someone go to that tweet yesterday at the end of the day, and he said, hey, there's still time for you to delete this tweet. All right, I have a couple replies to this. Okay, so I replied to him, and then I was just like, all right, I'm done talking to you. But think about this though, right? Twitter is so fucked that his response to me was, hey, you have time to still delete this tweet. So that means it's a norm to delete your call outs, to delete your updates, to delete your bias, to delete the things you were saying so you always look perfect. And as someone complaining to me to do better, he said that. That should show you how fucked the Twitter space is. When the norm is to delete evidence. That is crazy to me. When he said that to me, I was like, oh, I already know what I'm talking to. I'm talking to a lost cause. And I forgot what he said, but he's like, there's still time to delete this. You know, you could have gone long or whatever. I said, to enter long at open yesterday and to pretend that you would have held through this like it wasn't the end of the world. You're telling me you're holding through almost $6 moves to the downside after a $12 gap down? Huh? I saw that he followed me and I clicked his profile. I made him unfollow because I'm like, please stop replying to me. You're an idiot. You're saying buying calls at open from here, you would have profited. No fucking way. You would have cut that like any normal person, especially as it went down further, right? I could see maybe you think this is a bounce, but I know those dumbasses on Twitter. They're going to think, oh, well, if that holds, I'm holding. If that breaks, I'm out. It literally broke down lower. So, yes, dumbass, you would not have done well if you bought calls at open just because it went up after. That's like such caveman trading right there. When I saw that reply, though, I was like, all right, never mind. This guy's not worth my time. I wanted to actually give him a real response, but then he said, you have time to delete this. It's like, you're actually stupid. When the norm on Twitter is deleting things so you can look good to others, that shows how fucked your space is. Maybe he thinks calls go down. I don't know what the... It's because we went up at one point in the day that he thinks he's right. That's it. That's all he thought. Because we went up at one point. I think he thinks when I said that, that we're just dumping all day. But if you ever pay attention to what I'm saying in here, you'll understand that I'm actually saying, hey guys, don't be an idiot and say I'm buying calls at open. Don't be an idiot and say I'm buying puts at open. You should be smarter than that and be looking for both sides at open. Hey, what is this telling me? What is that telling me? You're going to be indecisive as fuck if you're only one side. Because you're going to think you're never wrong. Then something's going to hit you and you're going to start to question what the fuck you were looking at. It's simple psychology. But again, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell these people that, you know? So I'm going to let the haters stew in their mess and let them, you know, whatever. But it is crazy to me how people all over Twitter are like, buy calls at open. If you attack them, they're defended by these like sea of idiots who also don't know what they're talking about. Brother told me to delete my tweet because he's probably used to doing that himself or seeing other big traders do that on Twitter, delete their tweets when they're wrong. Like, what? Bro, if I went into my Discord and was doing that, someone would have receipts on me and, like, roasting me. That's crazy. But when I read that tweet, it really shows you how effed that space is. How bad Twitter really is. When the norm is deleting evidence when you look bad. That's what he wanted me to do. Like, brother, if I was looking bad, I'm going to leave it up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's not the end of the world. You're allowed to be wrong, and guess what? You can learn from it. You can survive. It's crazy, isn't that? Yeah, I saw that, and I was just baffled. And then I go to their Twitter, right? Because I want to know who I'm talking to, you know? Julius Graham. I log in and this dude is still negative. Brother, I just started talking about something that someone asked me about. Someone asked me about the thing that happened on Twitter, so I'm explaining it to them. How am I complaining? Someone was literally arguing with me on Twitter over something that I wasn't even trying to argue about. I was just sharing something. Brother, are you a Keanu trader? Is that why you're so broke and emotional all the time, Julius Graham? Are you a Keanu trader? Get the fuck out of my stream, you bum ass. Brother's over here complaining about gossip and negativity while sitting in a Keanu trading group. Brother, you're in a group who doesn't think for themselves. You literally are in a group who's copied my strat for 6 to 7 years now. Of course I'm going to be fucking negative, you dumbass. What the fuck? Are you actually fucking retarded? You have to actually be broke. You're broke, negative, you're never going to make money, and I can tell you that just by your attitude. You came in here and you pick apart different parts of my stream and say I'm being negative. Now I'm being negative, you dumbass. Get the fuck out of here, you broke boy. Go trade with your copy traders, you fucking loser. You literally came in here and bitched, but you're literally a hypocrite. You don't even know what the definition of hypocrite is, you fucking idiot. I've literally never blown up on my stream like this before. But this particular idiot has joined like 3 different streams and bar for bar typed the same thing. This guy is always being negative and gossiping. Brother, I just sat here for like 80 days straight, not complaining about anybody. The one stream I start talking shit. And I wasn't even talking shit. Somebody literally asked me, hey, what was going on Twitter yesterday? You're actually fucking retarded. No wonder you're broke. No wonder you're in Keanu's group. You're a poser, loser, broke idiot. Brother, you know what? You want to hear what I complain about? I complain about missing out on $1,000. What does your group complain about? Not catching plays at all? Always being negative? Always being broke? Fuck you. I always ignore these retards too, but I'm not ignoring this one. This guy's an idiot. Julius Graham 8420. Someone find that retard in my Discord. Please tell me that retard is not in there as well. I also have never seen this motherfucker type before, and whenever he types, it's always, wow, you're being negative. Brother in Christ, are you 12? Go to the fucking SpongeBob channel, you idiot. The fuck? This isn't Nickelodeon. We're all grown-ass people in here. Take on a grown-ass stock bar. What the fuck are you talking about? Actually retarded, bro. I post every morning. I post every night. I stream almost every fucking day. When I do stream, I'm here all the fucking day. I go hard. What is with these idiots, bro? You can tell who the broke people are when they're not paying attention and when they're complaining about shit. Like, Jesus Christ. Whatever. I'm past that now. Out of sight, out of mind. What's XLK doing? Again, we're kind of watching 138.27 to 139 on this. And as you can see, they're still just kind of stuck inside of it. So if you guys feel like you don't really feel that it's super bullish or super bearish on the SPY chart, that's probably why. We're into a good support, but nothing's bouncing super heavy yet. So if these things start to fail, then we'll probably see SPY fail. And let me fix the time axis. That's so fucked now. I need to quit zooming so much. That's probably what caused that. Like, dude, I could post like a play all of you make $1 million on, and there'll still be someone in here complaining. And you know what's funny too? I'm not even cocky. When have I ever come on here and been like maybe I should be cocky. Maybe I should be like the rest of these idiots. Hey guys, did you catch that? Did you guys catch those plays? Out of the last 35 swings, I have 28 swings winning. Any of you catch those? No? All right, well, you're bad. Bad at trading. Get out of my chat. Like, am I supposed to act like that? Is that how he wants me to act? And you know what I do instead? I see someone post the exact thing I'm trading and I've posted hours before them. Do you know what I do? I go, yo, Kevo, good shit, dude. I'm glad that you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. I don't take it out of spite and go, hey man, I kind of already technically actually I already posted that, so you can't actually copy me. Like, it's genuinely stupid. Of course there's no Julius Graham in Discord. He's just some idiot who lurks on YouTube. What a fucking moron. I would love to know who that is. I'm being serious too. I would love to know who that is. You got to be an actual idiot to type something like that. And his last two messages are that exact message. So he's literally just waiting for me to say one negative thing about anyone in any direction to any extent so he can type that. Like, brother, am I Trump and you're CNN? What is this? Watch for the bounce. I see a couple sectors going green. I see XLK holding a little better. And I'm sorry, everybody, for everything I just said, but that guy's an idiot. I don't even think he's a rage baiter. I genuinely think he's stupid because he typed the exact thing. I mean, not exactly word for word, but pretty close as last time. And it was when I was complaining about his baby daddy, Keanu. Yeah, after this, he's going to go say racist things on Xbox Live. I wouldn't even be surprised. He probably doesn't even afford Xbox Live. Bro can't afford a mic or a headset or an Xbox Live. Can't afford the card to get into Xbox Live. Like, what are we talking about? We're talking about somebody who has time to complain in a YouTube chat that they're never in. Like, if I had time to go complain in a random chat, I don't have time. I'm sorry. I can't even think of the time of day to go do that. Let me go to some random YouTube chat and just cause a stir. But I am sorry to everybody in here for having to hear that. I couldn't. I had to let it go that time. That guy actually pissed me off. If he is just rage baiting, he's a fucking good one. It's always funny, too, how all these other chats feel the need to come into my chat. But you'll never see me in their chats. I mean, I can show you on my screen right now what Discords I'm in. I am in a Discord of a pro Counter-Strike player. I am in Discords that are all me, the owner. But they're all like old failed projects. Like the Mustache Bot Discord. I used to sell a bot to other Discord groups because guess what? They don't call out. They suck at swing trading. So I would sell my services. I would sell, hey, I do call outs. I don't do that shit anymore. So I have an extra server. I have an educational server. I have a YouTube notification server. But I can literally show you every server I'm in. And they are all either mine or it's like a friend Discord that has nothing to do with anything. If you go to any of these other people's Discords, they are all in each other's Discords. That is not normal. It's because they don't know what they're doing. If you have a group that is selling like 20 other people's trades to you, guess what? They're probably not trading. So why are you there? It's very obvious, too. It's not like they're hiding it either. You can go into their Discords. You see, oh, wow, look, they have 50 different channels from 50 different people. Brother, you're looking at a scam. You're looking at a guy who doesn't trade, and he pays other people who do trade to be in his group so he can make other people look like he does trade. It's so cringe. That's my last shit on that. I'm moving on. I know I said I was already doing that, but I'm being serious now. Remember, we're trying to go long here. I like the green sector bounce. We like to hold the previous day close and the gap down halfway point. So looking for a bounce here. If we see a fail under that again, that kind of erases that just because it's like, okay, we need to see it actually hold it now. I highly suggest anyone in here too who is actually trying to not be like Julius Graham and retire in the negative. I would definitely check out the BB Theory playlist. And I would also remember that options trading is the salad dressing to our meal. It's salad, right? What is the steak in dinner, everybody? What is the steak in dinner? Everybody in the YouTube chat and Discord chat, what is the steak dinner? Options trading is the salad. What is the steak dinner? I've said this a lot recently. So y'all better get this. Yeah, I saw Netflix. I'll be honest with you, I'm just not commenting on it. When I own shares, and yes, that's the correct answer, owning shares. Thank you, SF. Owning equity, owning shares, investing. That is your steak dinner. When I get stock picks in the chat, Chimera, I'll just kind of set spots for myself to stop buying, and then I just kind of stick to it. So if you could all try your best not to pressure me while I'm posting those. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying, like, we don't need to be looking at that. If it jumps 20%, sure, tag me. But if it's not, if it's just doing some normal shit, I don't really want to hear about it, to be honest. Just because it's one of those things where you're trying to buy in slowly over time and just kind of ignore it for a while. If it pops off earlier than expected, then we're lucky. But in my case, I would say we're unlucky. From an investor's point of view, it would have been nice to build up more shares. But I don't want to buy any more Netflix as long as if it's over 102.30s. As long as it's under 102.30s, I like buying shares. And then PayPal, I like buying shares of it as long as it's under 60. I like to set like a range for myself, and then I just stick to it. As long as I'm there, I'm good. But yeah, shares, nom nom nom. Oh, you meant Netflix is the steak dinner. Yes, Netflix is the steak dinner. But yeah, owning shares, owning equity. That's the answer. Owning. I promise Julius Graham doesn't own a single share of anything. Can almost promise you that. Daily mention IGV. You're a nerd. Good call out on that too. This is one of the ones Maddie was kind of saying in the honestly the past couple streams that he likes it for upside. Good post. It's funny too because I go online, I don't see anybody posting, "Hey guys, I'm buying shares of this. Guys, I'm buying shares of this." It's always options, options, options. If options are all you focus on, you're going to go broke. There's a reason like less than 5% of people survive just options trading over multiple years. But if you're not just options trading, guess what? Your probability goes up. Which you'd think sounds logical to most people, but it's not. Damn, Maddie. Good for you, dude. That's a fucking huge gain. My target shares are going great. Oh, I bet, brother. My UPS is sitting pretty. Yeah, Target's a good one, bro. I have that chart kind of in my head as well. That one and UPS actually kind of did a lot of the same shit, chart-wise. Even the timing, they both came down for a while, sat there forever. Anybody smart bought them. And now they're up and they're sitting pretty. Good shit, though. I'm always happy to see when you guys are like, yeah, I'm up on this and I've been owning it for like 2 years or whatever. It's like, damn, nice shit. That's the kind of message I like to read. When someone's up on like an actual investment or just telling me about their investment. Hey, I think I'm getting this. It's kind of cool to kind of pick people apart and see what they're looking at. Wiki looks like a trend change forming. Oh boy. For the good or for the bad? Oh, wait, probably for the good because you said weekly. My bad. The song in my head's going crazy. Okay, let's change that. This song going crazy. You got 99 pound, but a chain won't hit me. You know, it's funny too. I almost promised that guy's gonna report my stream for saying the retard word, but what he doesn't realize is that this is a non-child stream. I can say whatever the fuck I want on here. He's probably used to watching like children streamers who can't say mean words to people online. This is a sexy ass bounce, by the way. Keeping my eyes on the XOK, Y, and C, they're all green and going up, so that's a good sign for the market to try and go up. Now, if anything starts to fall super hard, that will hurt them, but these three being green is a good sign. Also, banks. These are like the perfect four to be green. We'll see if they continue to be stronger, if they're going to start to slow down or to consolidate or what. Either way, though, continue to see those green as we hold that level, we should go up. If we see those start to pull back and we break that orange level, we're probably coming down. So use the momentum of your sectors to help you out on this. Is anybody lost or doesn't know what they're looking at or doesn't know what they're looking for that they need help on? And please don't be scared. I was just calling Julius Graham a retard. I don't think anybody in here is that. Oh, nice chart, D-Touch. I see that now. Yeah, I was thinking it wrong, but then I was like, oh, wait, he said weekly. Nice. I like that a lot. Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me. I didn't mean to cough into the mic, but I could not hold that one back. I was about to choke. Yeah, there's still some great entries here, honestly. This is a good entry. As long as you keep your eye on this and you don't just hold if this breaks. Bum, 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 bum. Maddie, I'm really hoping you get those Pokemon sent out today. Because I'm, yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Oh yeah, how's that greenhouse doing? How did that? What was the result of that after day 1 or day 2? How'd that all turn out? I like the Matty Ice updates because he's always working on some cool shit. I'm kind of waiting for the day he goes to work on like a patio again or something, though. I really want to see him do some stone cutting again. Stone cutting is cool as hell. XOK struggling to get above 139. Great call out. So it's above 138.27, but it's not above that second level. Good mention. Wait, what did he say? Yeah, Intel was another one that I was looking at, and I was like, damn it. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'm literally just choking. I kind of want to enter some 683s here same day, or 684s. Yeah, I want to enter 684s here. I'll be right back though. I gotta get some water. All right, I'm back. I always run into my dog when I go get something. Not literally run into her, like I mean, like we bump into each other all the time. I always talk to her like she's a person. I'm like, hey, what's up? I do talk to my dogs like they're people. I don't know if that's normal or not, but it feels normal. All right, let's see if this continues. Let's check on our XOK and see if that's effing us or not. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to be a positive streamer. Let's go back to that. All right, guys. Get your lollipops out. We're about to see a bullish breakout. Keep your smiles on. Let's fucking go. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. I'm trimming right there. I'm only saying that because we're at the high. Wick to meet, we're at the high. Good trim. Not a bad little 2-minute pump either. See if we get some more on this last contract. Dude, if you guys could hear the music I'm listening to right now while this is happening, it's like perfectly matching the candles. It's like slowly increasing volume of like a violin wrecking itself. It's like that felt like it was coming from the chart for a second. Good shit, Kevo. 685 close, still in small position. Yes. Yes, with the U. That's how it should be spelled. Yes. Good shit, Kevo. Great mention by Letterbuck as well on the trade floor. I won't lie. If you just leave trade floor up on one of your screens, you'll end up learning a lot. A lot of people in here are stupidly smart. I know that's probably not the way of saying that. And are really, really, really cool. Wait, I was gonna say something nice about y'all. Shit. They all have really nice hair today. Yeah, I won't lie. I like that 684 just because it was like really cheap, but the 685 was pretty good. I like those though, because you don't have to sit at the money. You can literally go like 1 or 2 and you're still fine. Any farther than that though, and it gets a little But I like it because it feels like you can afford it. You're not getting, too hurt if you sell just one and you're holding the other, or if you take profit on 2 and you're like, well, I wish I had more. I mean, you're working towards that. Let's not try to, turn into a millionaire overnight. Mistakes are going to be made. So you got to leave room for error. So if you're buying a position and it's 100% of your account, you're not really giving yourself any room for error. So you want to focus on like some cheaper play stuff first and then kind of work yourself out of that. But not because it's cheap. You want to do it because you're giving yourself room to fight. And once you understand the room that you're fighting in, it's like, okay, bet. Now I know where I can launch from for yourself. But I always see a lot of people like fight with that. It's like, man, you just got to take one at a time. I'll see people like start trading and they're like, I'm getting 10 contracts of SPX. Like, what? Relax, relax, relax. Trimming. I wish we could listen to like rap music in here. Just get some sick beats going while we're trading. Like 4 raws. Rumor FaZe to launch an academy team with Gate as coach. Jesus. They're desperate over there. I hope the updates are good enough to you guys. Sorry, I'm reading stuff now. If there's anything I need to change in how I'm saying stuff, feel free to let me know. Just don't be an idiot when you say it. Let's go, Letterbuck. I want to see some fire emojis on those trade reviews right now, guys. Me and Letterbuck just posted one. Go drop them on Letterbuck. Ignore my post. Go to Letterbucks. Fire emojis on Letterbuck. 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 Also, I was trying to be mindful of this chart, though I'm not using it. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, it was that one. It just looks weird because I'm on the 1 minute. I'm also trying to be mindful of this area because in my head, we're actually in between two fibs, but I'm not trying to freak everybody out in chat, so I'm focused on this chart for everybody. But there is a 683, like 40 or 30s level right there. Thank you guys. I like dropping fire emojis on my traders' posts. Especially because, like, I don't take the time to go and take y'all's posts and put them online and, like, hey guys, look how smart and cool everybody is. I don't do that shit. So I like to give all the credit in the chat. So, you know, people that are actually worth it to them are telling them congrats, not some random person online who just saw them make money. You know, some out of context shit. Bitch, you guessed it. I'm typing these numbers out again. Can you believe it? I can. 68.67 to 68.80. I mean, I'm gonna be going to bed at night, and I'm gonna be thinking about these damn 68 numbers on SPX. Now you're good, Keva. That's different because you and Letterbuck are like on the trade floor posting your updates, so it's okay if you're posting it there. Somebody wants to review, they can go in there. If somebody complains that the messages are going away, oh my god, they have to scroll. Like, it's not 1,000 people typing on the trade floor. It's not that hard to scroll up. When people type in my chat, they aren't typing about their emotions or their feelings. They're going in there and they're typing an update when that other people actually want to read and hear. So, anybody complaining about not being able to go up and review your trade is just an idiot. Also, there's a search bar for your name. And please, please, Kevo, on anything that is good in this world, if someone criticizes you or messages you, on God, let me know. That person is gone. Because I'll be damned we have some criticizers in chat doing that shit. Like, it's cool to be helpful and, like, give constructive criticism and stuff and, you know, be nice and stuff. But, like, when people, like, think that their advice to you, you know, trumps any kind of, like, rudeness, like, no. Get the fuck out of this chat. Only Bueller's allowed to be rude. No, I'm kidding. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, pump, pump. Pump, pump. Pump, pump, pump. Okay, it's already hitting that damn area. That was quick. Don't be greedy, guys. We're up nice. Spy and SPX just did everything we said it was going to do. We are fucking chilling, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get some hype in the chat. Fuck Julius Graham. Let's get some hype in the chat. Oh. I'm snatching chains and permanent tattoos. Yeah, I won't lie. I almost forgot Julius existed because of how much I'm up right now. Oh, I'm chilling. You should like that. Came down to the one thing I said to be bullish on. And everybody in my chat's watching. This is not like I'm special. Everybody in my chat has this level marked. We might be special to other people, but I'm not special to my chat. These guys all have this same shit marked. It's not like this is rocket science to them. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. Bro took the BB system too far. At the gate outside. Yeah, I'm just in awe as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like posting a bunch of shit around chat right now. And I'm just in awe. Mainly because I'm just happy. I'm really pissed about coin right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to stay focused on just Spy and you guys. This shit's really annoying. Different color chains, different color ribbon on the tune. When the crackers wish it wasn't news. Dude, I don't even want to tell you how much that's up right now. Oh my god. Why do I keep looking? My coin trade literally shits on every trade today still. I legit could have been up like 3,600 today. I gotta stand. I said the pool. She thought there was the ocean. It's just a pool. Brother, you're always negative. It's like this guy's never heard me talk before. Brother, I'm always negative. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always mad. How to pick apart a new viewer from an old one. Yeah, it looks like it, Rob. You're over trading? Don't overtrade, Sandel. You're better than that. Unless you're just winning all the time, then I don't really know what to tell you. I feel like I've only seen you post winners recently. So unless that's a good complaint. I need to quit making so much money. It's basically what I just read. I can't type with shit. Of course, dog dicking around outside blasted. Wait, what? Oh, dog is dicking around outside, blasted through 25-100. Oh, okay, okay. That sentence at first glance, I was like, what? Your dog did what to 25-100? Good shit, Maddie. Has anyone ever told you listening to your streams influences their trades? Yeah, many times. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. I'll literally sit here for like hours and like go over stuff, and I won't get any like comments or questions, right? As soon as I end my stream, somebody will message me. When I literally sit here all day going, hey guys, any questions or comments that need to be made that I can go over that we can talk about or discuss, like, or try to make sense of, you know? But yeah, I've had many people tell me, yes, I've influenced their trades. For the good and for the bad. People really love to tell you when it's for the bad, but they'll never tell you when it's for the good. It's really, really annoying. Like, from my point of view, people are just fucking crybabies. Even when they're winning. I know I'm not up here, and I'm up here crying and shit too, but like, Jesus. Like, sometimes just exhaustion. It's like, I'm tired of reading this shit. But yeah, I've definitely had a good number of people say that to me. My whole trade floor could be like, guys, get calls, go long, go long. And they'll be in my stream and hear me say the same thing, and they'll still somehow fuck all that up. Like, not once today did I say we should go short. No one in my chat today said we should go short. But we didn't say that before the open. We wait till we actually see things after the open. We're like, okay, we have context to go off of. Nice. This looks like a dip buy, guys. Like 25 minutes into the market. Not 2 minutes into the market. Because I see a lot of people do that too. You like to take credit for your winners and blame me for my losses? That's actually smart on your end, because like, now you're always up. And when you're down, it's not even your fault, you know? It's like, genius. That's called hedging. That's smart. Hedging against the universe. Why, Rob? Are you one of those people? Is that what you're coming in here to share? He's like, yeah, man, I lost a lot of money this last week, and the more I look back at it, the more I think it's your fault. That'd be funny. Good shit on Intel, Maddie. Hope your dog's doing okay. Hope the greenhouse is okay. I don't even know if you heard me earlier. I'm sorry my trade... Oh, wait, no, you're good. I'm reading old messages somehow. $10,000%. If I'm here, I legit don't trade. Even though I've been here since the beginning. It makes you want to full port. Nice, Maddie. I also have one left in Intel. Looked good to me too. Damn, y'all actually had bigger balls than me. That was one of the few I liked, and I was like, I'm a pussy. I didn't get it. I'm happy for you guys though. Good shit, Risen. Risen's one of the few people on my entire YouTube channel who actually go to my membership post. Shout out to Risen. Blood is on like every membership video. Shout out to Risen. It's what Big Banks did in 2008. Capitalism for profit, socialism for losses. You're not wrong. No, you're good. It's probably good that I need to get unfocused here. I've been talking too much. A lot of emotions in today's stream. It was jump roping some definitely understand. Yeah. It was a good spot though. It's like that AMD gap 50%. It's like it's at the level of the chart, and Intel it's at the level. So you'll have good reason to like it. Not bad at all. That's kind of the bullet I'm having to bite today. Could have been up almost 4K on coin. I'm not in it anymore. Did good on a scalp today. I'm actually really happy for a lot of people in the chat. I think I'm just a little exhausted. There's a lot of people in chat though that are just fucking killing it. So it's really hard for me to actually take any like negative comments seriously anymore when I see so many people doing so well. And I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like I see a lot of people in chat just doing their own thing now, and I love that. Or coming in here and being like, "Hey, is Bueller going long or not? Or is Kevo going long? Or is Letterbuck going long? Or what's Maddie saying? Or what's he looking at? Or what's Rob looking at? What kind of news is up on the day? What kind of stats can I get from data? Like, there's just so many things people could pay attention to now and make trades from." You don't know why you said it so tight? Maybe you did on accident. Maybe it's my fault. Much love, BB fam. We got this. Glad to see the growth from all. Same, dude. Same. You know, despite the Julius Grahams here and there, I am happy to see all the geniuses in chat. And it's cool, too, because, like, I can actually be confident in that, too. Like, I know that if I don't show up for the next month, all of you will probably be fine. Like, yeah, it'll probably suck because you don't have Bueller, blah, blah, blah. But, like, y'all would be fine. Most of you would. Looking at natural gas tankers holding decent after early sell-off at open. Kind of 1 minute tunnel visioned, I think. That makes sense too. I feel like I do that sometimes. It's really easy to get lost in that 1 minute because you're like you don't have all the context you need on the left, and it's really easy to just kind of zoom in on what's there just right there. You know, just the recent price action. Hey, that's okay though, Betty. It's okay. You did good. Your Intel did good. IGV is doing good. Honestly, that's a pretty good mistake considering you're so like you're doing so much. It's actually not bad. I've seen people do way worse trying to do more. I'm in all these swings. I'm in all these investments. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It's like, brother, you can't focus then. That's not Maddie, though. Maddie's good. That's so true, Data J. The never ending back and forth. I promise anybody who's like ever actually traded reads that, they're going to laugh a little. Then you rage, create a fake account, and troll Bueller. Yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty nasty. Or pretty nuts. Creating a fake account on YouTube to troll a less than 7,000 subscriber YouTube. A guy who is here streaming solo all the time. Kind of crazy. I I get mad about it, and then I calm down, and then I cool down, and I look back, and I'm like, man, I must be doing something right. I need to quit getting so mad in the beginning. But I don't think people realize I have bipolar. Like I'm going to get mad easily. It's just in my fucking nature. When people hear cuss words too, I had one person complain about cussing in my stream. It's like, bro, I'm from construction. Are you actually dumb? I didn't graduate high school and I was in construction. These are like the perfect equations for someone who uses cuss words like they're normal. I'm not cussing at someone. I'm not like, Rob, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, Risen. No, I mean, they're just words to me. I've had one person say that to me in the past. That's why I'm bringing that up. But it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, you got some softies on the internet these days. Can't cuss, can't say nothing. I did sell my GFS and XYZ shares for about 25 to 30% each, eyeing something else right now. I wanted the capital. Nice. Huge W. Round of applause for Matty Ice. That's the guy who gets my Pokemon cards. Shout out to Matty Ice. Round of applause. I like that XYZ too, that like username likes it, I like it, you like it. XYZ is a really cool low-key name. And it's a name that everybody knows, they just don't know that they know it. It's just Square. That's Square. That was SQ at one point. You know what's crazy too? Some of these guys will come in here and like hate. It's like, brother, go to your Discord. Oh, you can't because your guy doesn't stream. Oh, okay. That's why you're here. It's like streaming isn't normal either. A lot of traders don't stream because they're too pussy and they don't actually know what they're talking about. I've had people come in here and be like, yo, do you have like scripts or something? Like, do you write this stuff down before you say it? Like, no, I don't have the energy to do all that. If you've ever met me, you know I do not write scripts. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the energy. I don't think I have the patience to write all that out. No, we're not doing that. All these other fuckers use scripts. They go to ChatGPT and go, hey, LLM, tell me what to say to my people so I look smart. I don't care about looking smart. You want to look smart? Cool. Go do your own thing. Leave me alone. I don't want to be smart. I want to be oblivious. The oblivious people always survive in the movies. Call me crazy. Anybody got a song I can listen to? I'm getting scammed on my YouTube algo today. By the way, Bull is up 4% today. Bull earnings later. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Good reminder. I actually forgot all about that. Hey, what's up, guys, in Discord? My bad. I'm honestly clicking back and forth a lot today. So if you guys have said anything, I've actually been kind of on it today. Not much new to mention here. We got a pump. Things are kind of slowing down. Some of the sectors are catching up as the heavier ones are slowing down. So it's allowing a little bit of a consolidation phase to happen right here, right now. Right here, right now. Dude, that's what I should have done. I should have played the victim card. You're being mean to me. God, I want to get a good swing, but I can't be mad. That scalp was pretty fucking. And then I double dip SPX. You're not supposed to double dip. I'm heavily against it, but man, was that shit juicy. How's it going in the stream, guys? Be sure to drop a like on the stream. Drop a dislike on the stream if I'm being too negative. And yeah, if you guys have anything you want to share, please feel free to. This isn't just about Bueller. If you want to share something, please feel free to throw it out and I'll read it out. Want to go over something? We can go over something. You want to look at something? We can look at something. It's really no big deal. I just threatened someone in my chat, but it's in a nice way. Don't repeat this or you die. The relationship I have between some people in my chat is very unique. You'll be like, whoa, 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 calm down, Bueller. It's just a person in your chat. And then I'm like, well, I'm just kidding. It's just my friend. What's up with stream now? How are you guys doing? Make sure to drop a thumbs up if you're on the YouTube stream. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to throw it out. And honestly, I hope you guys review the chat. There's a lot of really cool shit in chat today. I mean, I feel like I'm saying that every day now. I really do mean it. I'm not trying to just make it sound like that. Like, seriously, just go look for yourself. There's a lot of really cool posts in there. Keanu replied to me and said, I don't know. I don't have any clue about what you're talking about. Okay, I'm just going to not reply. Why did I even look at that? I have no clue what you're talking about. Okay. I'll just expose you real quick then. You want to play fucking stupid? Out of the many messages I could expose. Gee, guys, am I just speaking out of my ass? Huh. That's weird. It's very weird. I'll just leave it up on the screen for anybody who thinks I'm just complaining. You know, that I'm just speaking out of my ass. Huh. That's a really weird image. Does that look really familiar to some of you? Any of these abbreviations or any of this right here? I'm trying to give you a nod somehow in this, since it's BB. You deserve to be credited. Huh, that's weird. Why would someone say that if I'm not the original inventor of the system? That's weird. Very peculiar. I'm just trying to think though. When I post, I could say concepts from Bueller, but I wanted to post it on the image somewhere. My entire idea was based on putting the labels on the hexagon sides. Yes, brother, we understand your stupid, childish fucking idea. But the bigger picture here is you're putting someone else's strategy on an image that makes it look like you're the one who's coming up with it. I don't know how someone who's been a teacher before misses that concept. They don't. They're playing stupid. So just put a strategy by Bueller Buys. Do you want to know what this said after he finished it? It just said my name on it. It doesn't say Bueller Buys. It doesn't say Bueller shit. It doesn't say this. It doesn't say that. Like, actual fucking bum. And this is just the most recent thing. Look, this is the end of last year. Where on here do you see it say my name? Not a goddamn spot. The Honeycomb 6. Oh, 6 sides, 6 levels. Oh my god. Brother, you're a fucking loser. Come up with your own shit. Go fuck yourself and quit trolling my community. You can't even build your own community. You have to literally take pieces of everyone else's because you can't think for yourself. It's crazy. But yeah, there you go, guys. If you want proof, someone clip that. Someone clip that. Put that in YouTube. Put that in Trade Floor right now. Clip it on YouTube. Send it in Trade Floor. I've had it up to here with this shit. People come in here and think I'm just complaining. Brother, this would be like if someone invented something, right? Just anything. I'm not going to try to act like what I came up with is like as important as like an actual good invention, you know, for the world. But let's just say someone invents the light bulb, right? And then some other guy comes along and goes, huh, that's really cool. I think I can make money off that. And they also go get a light bulb. But they don't just get the light bulb. They literally steal it from you. They don't even make their own. They steal it from you. And then they go out online and they go, hey, guys, look, I invented the light bulb. check this out. Buy my merch. That's essentially is what's happening to me by multiple groups. It's not even about giving proper credit. Why is he even doing that? Why is he even making an image about my strategy for his group or to promote to other people? It's cringe. And he's been doing it for years. I just finally had the balls to fucking say something. That's why he's probably confused because I'm saying something so late. Hoosa, hoosa, hoosa. Hoosa, hoosa. Anyone clip that? Or do you all suck? Y'all didn't clip that? Someone go clip that. I need a clip of that to save. So all the idiots that join my chat, I can just link them that and not reply to them. Or someone is clipping it. It genuinely just takes forever. I'm the crazy one. Whoa, this song's good. Thank you, YouTube. Clipped, thank you. Send it in trade floor. When you get it. Thank you, JC. You're the best. You're the bestest. That's what, but isn't that crazy though? Like when you see that, I bet everyone's first reaction is like, damn, it can't even give you credit. It's like, no, it's not even about giving me credit. Why is he coming up with that at all? Why is that even on his screen? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's people who and you know what's funny? He's the person who told me to increase my prices, so I reduced them on purpose because he was trying to get me to jump my prices while he kept his down, so he could steal people, and not just for the aspect of like, well, look, I use the same levels, but also he could be like, well, look, my chat's cheaper too. So he tried to undercut me on purpose, but I didn't do that. I lowered my. Ever since he told me that, it was like 2.5 years ago. I lowered everything by 50%. Everything's off by 50%. Where's that clip at? Or does it take forever to do that? You know, it's funny too, and I've never shared this. I've never shared this out loud before, but I'm going to share it now. You're a bit of a perfectionist. Oh, you're perfect then. You're just the kind of person I need. So, this has actually happened 3 times on 3 different occasions, 3 different people in chat. And I would just like to point out that 2 out of these 3 people are still in the chat trading to this day, and they're making money and they're doing really good. I'm not going to name names because I think it's just shitty to do that. But there's been people in chat, and don't come message me for this shit. I don't do this anymore because it's really bad. But I've had people in chat really broke before, and I've given them money. I've given somebody over $1,800 before. I've given someone $600 before. I've given someone over $1,200 before. And each time, it was genuinely just to kind of get them back on their feet. But these were people that I was like coaching, one-on-oneing, talking to all the time. And I'll be honest with you, one of the times I sent someone money, I was negative in my account when I sent them the money. And I wanted to cry really bad. But I was like, man, this person really fucking needs this. So I gave them everything I had left. Because I knew I'd probably get like some subscription money in like the next week and I'd be fine. I would just have to not be able to afford drinking water for like a day or two. And so that happened. And now one of those people are in this chat and making like tons of money all the time. The other one's doing really well. They're just not, sharing like their gains all the time, but they're doing really well as well. So it's kind of nice. And not once have I gone to them and been like, hey, can you pay me back? Because it's not about that. It was genuinely about just getting them back on their feet. And now because of that, I've basically invested into someone who's going to invest their time and energy into the chat to keep this community a great place. I would love for any one of you to try to go find someone who has ever done that. I mean, I almost cried when I was doing that. So please tell me, does a negative person do those things? Just like I really take that shit personal because I'm not joking. Like I've gone in the negative for people in my chat, so I don't want to hear that shit. I can honestly say that I've made money today and previous days listening to you talk, and that's not even what I care about. I don't care if you guys come in here and are like, "Yo, Bueller, I made money today, thank you." Like, I just want to see that you can make sense of what's in front of you on your own. If you can go out into the day and be like, "Huh, this happened, that happened, nice." That's what I want to see, right? I think everybody's gains and losses should be for their own eyes, but your lessons should be shared for everybody to learn from. Because I don't want to see somebody be down $800 and then now they have this pressure on them that everybody's watching them. That's stupid. That's unneeded added pressure. When in reality, you could have done the same thing just talking about the constructive shit. So, but I am happy to hear that, Ron. Thank you for saying that. I just want to make sure you guys are on, you guys are good. You can do it on your own. I wanted to share that story because I've had so many people come in here and troll and act like I'm some negative Nancy. And yeah, I am. I'm not going to act like I'm not. I totally am negative. But that's because I put my heart on the line for people in my chat. I actually give a shit about so many people in here. I'm not going to pretend either and be like, I give a shit about everybody who joined. No, I don't. I clearly don't. How can I? That's impossible. But I give a shit about all the people who engage, interact. They're here all the time talking, not talking, just lurking. I got love for these people. I haven't been doing this for just a year or two. This is my 7th year with the Discord. This is my 5th or 6th year now streaming on YouTube. Like these haters and these trollers, they're never going to understand that long-term investment that I put into people. It's not even just into a stock anymore. I've put all this time and energy and passion into other people at this point. So yeah, I expect investments to work out. When you see someone leave chat, when you see someone and adopt another strategy and then go broke and then you don't see them anymore because they stop trading because they're an idiot. We don't sit there and laugh at them. I feel shitty. I feel like a fucking part of my fucking heart is missing. And I could name names, but I'm not going to. But there's tons of people who have done that. And there's tons of people who have left, started their own group, tried to take away from what we have here. And it just doesn't make any sense. Because you will not see me in these servers typing. You will not see me in these servers recruiting. You will not see me in these servers, with this. Do you know why? Because I don't have time. I'm too busy invested into my chat. I'm too busy invested into my own strategy, into my own trading, right? So how the fuck do these people have the time to do all that and trade and give a shit about their people? They're not. So they're either giving up one or the other. They're either not trading or they don't give a shit about their people. And in some cases, both. So you guys can come in here and call me negative and troll me all you want, but my people make money, yours don't. So at the end of the day, I don't care. But it can be a little annoying when it stacks up. I like to act tough, but I'm not. But it is kind of annoying when you have like large groups of people come into my small group of people, attack it, all because they're misinformed, delusional, and just uninformed. But you can go back in time on my channel. You can't go back on time on all these people's channels. They hide everything. If it's a bad post, it's deleted. If it's a wrong opinion, it's gone. You can go into my chat and find every time I've been wrong, every time I've spoke out of my ass. How'd I sleep like shit? And I'm trying to get back into a good mood, but it's really hard. Oh my god, why does it do that? There we go. Yeah, good shit to the Intel guys, man. I was too pussy to enter that. That was a beautiful fucking play. Good for them. IGV, good shit for Matty. Another beautiful setup, honestly. He tried to stop me to get into this because he's like, no, you might be too late. No, I'm kidding. But another beautiful setup, and it kind of goes along line with the watch list as well. We had a lot of tickers with a similar kind of look to it, whether it was down in the trenches, broke a new low, retook the new low base, or was on the just barely retaking. they were all kind of in a good buy the dip kind of look kind of chart. So I liked it a lot. But good credit to him. Good shit on Intel. So a few of you get that on your own. These are not plays called out. These are things people did on their own. My people think for themselves. Amazon, another one. Kind of sucks that it happened so damn late. Me and Seth are probably feeling the same pain right now today. Oh, that was Spy. I was like, why did that chart look just like Spy? Because it is Spy. Dummy. And yeah, I kind of want to see if Netflix is going to slow down at all. Because I want to buy more shares. But like, bruh, it's up. It's like right under the area I said I'd stop buying shares at. So I kind of want to see if it comes down at least a little bit so I can get some better DCA. But that's why you focus on DCA. Because if you focus on dollar cost averaging, you won't have this conversation with yourself where you're like, oh, I'll just wait. And then you miss out entirely. You'll already be partially in, or you'll be, getting partial shares here and there. I'm really happy with this daily time frame chart. I mean, it is insane how well this is working. We can remove this. I left that there in case we fell more yesterday. But what I wanted to show was just, again, another buy the dip. I have another oval to add. This is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th oval. This is the 9th time this has happened. Can you guys believe that? It's funny, too, because I think at the end of these, too, it's like Powell, Trump. Like, there's always, like, something going on that's causing one of these, too. Like, though we don't have to pay attention to news, it is kind of funny seeing, like, just the timing of that, how that lines up. We need a baker's dozen? Yeah, we do. We need a baker's dozen. If we get 12 of these, I will not be complaining. And I don't think you'll see anybody in chat complaining either. I don't think you'll see a single person complaining about there being 3 more of these. I think something that a lot of people are looking for, though, and I think even your newbies will see this, is just like this angle we have down here. We have like a really strong angle going down. So if we are going to pop up, shouldn't we go up a little bit more into that angle to kind of show the same thing again? So I think a lot of people are going to start looking at trades like that, which actually brings me to believe that we are going to reject this area. Maybe not a perfect touch of that, purple line. I'm not trying to make it a trend line. But I think now that people can see it, it's like clear as day that people can see there's a trend there. Which it's already been happening. It's been happening since right here. It happened since the first Lee test of the daily time frame. We broke a low, we came back up, we failed. Came back down. It made sense to come down ever since here, but we haven't gotten any extra exposure under 675, 678. Remember, 675 to 678 is pretty important. That's this area, right? And you come back here, it's the same thing as this area that kind of kept us bullish even in the scariest moments, right? I think a lot of people thought I was super confident and just like, how is Bueller doing this? It's like, honestly, we're getting kind of lucky. I definitely felt like I got more confidence since this too, but like still, it was definitely scary. I'm not trying to act like I was. It was definitely a scary moment. A lot of scary dips that broke that too. Like this one recently, it's just like it. It broke, and then if you just feel the atmosphere, it feels like it's the end of the world. But then you just focus on your charts, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad actually. Yeah, 675 to 678. Pretty damn important right now. I think I heard someone mention that 675 to 678 this week. No, I can't even get. I've all the anger is out of my body. I don't think I can get any right. I'm too exhausted. I don't even think it's possible to rage bait me right now. Though some of you could probably do very well. Get a tattoo of 675, 678. Yeah, why don't you marry her while you're at it? You like 675 to 678 so much. Why don't you marry it? Honestly, the number that's still stuck in my head is do you guys remember before we broke 600 what the number was? Does anybody remember it? Cuz I remember it. Don't say it. It starts with 600 and it ends with 0.61. Or was it 600 and 600.16? It was 600.16 or 600.61 or 601.61. All I know is it was sixes and ones. And we were just breaking 600s. We had problems with it, and I swear to you, I typed the same level like I think for 3 months straight, maybe even longer. But it was like 600.61 or it was like 601.61 or something like that. Around 600. Yeah, that was an annoying one to type out. Like right now for SPX, it's I'm trying to remember without cheating. It's like 6822 to 6836, and the next one's like 6867 to 6880, which is fucking annoying to remember in my head. But now that I've said it so many times, it's like it's just stuck there. And then I'm trying to remember the one that's further above it. It's like 6930 something, I think. Wait, let's look. I'll just cheat now. I know I got the other ones right. What was the one above it? Oh, see, I said 6930 something. I'm kind of close. Like once you start saying these numbers too many times, it just starts getting stuck. And when we come down from these two areas, I know that okay, it's like 6750 something. I just try to remember that number, and it's 6758, 6730. It's just a bunch of barriers, and it's funny because these are all drawn down fibs. It's nothing super crazy. Oh, that was bad. I almost hit my keyboard and started spamming keys. Bad, Bueller. Bad. Get off this chart. Dude, do you know how crazy I would look if we actually held that too? Oh my god. I even said it yesterday's stream. I said, wait, we should just hold this. We're only down 32%, despite this being down like $1,000,000. That was literally the signal to hold. And what did I do? I said, nah, it was a gamble post for chat. Let me not actually treat it as a gamble post, even though I literally said it's a gamble post. Like, bro, gamble it if it's a gamble. What are you doing? It's like treating a monkey like it's a penguin. It's like, what? Doesn't even make sense. It's like treating a scalp like a swing, treating a swing like a scalp. It's like, why'd you even say you're going to do that if you weren't going to do it? You know, that kind of thing. Comes back to that. Got to mentally bounce back from it now. The hard part. Waiting for the next thing. Not easy at all. I'm sure every single one of you have sat in the same position as me right now. I gotta do better. Gotta do better. I can't even sit here and be like, I was distracted because I wasn't. I wasn't distracted yesterday. That was 100% me in control. Made money today, but I make it sound like I was fucking losing my ass. I just want to do better. I want to do better. I know how powerful my swing strategy is. I know what I got. Insert that meme. Like, we're doing amazing, but I want to do better. There's always something else to work on. Whether it's like the actual strategy itself or some psychological part of it where, you know, maybe a certain part of the process you're over hesitating or you're doing something that you're just you don't know why you can't get past it. Whatever it is, there's always something else. Which is like the last thing any one of us want to hear when we're struggling. Or when we think we could do better. I mean, literally in any scenario, probably don't want to hear that. And yeah, good message by Kevo earlier. I didn't get to read it out because I was too busy complaining. Please add everyone. I know we are busy, but when you have time, go back and study these past 2 weeks. Just really focus on the conditional aspect of everything. We have been eyeing so much, bearish or bullish, and listening into the streams always helps as well. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, lol. Yeah, there have been a lot of really good updates, not just even in the stream. I always give credit to the people in the chat, but there's a lot of people in the trade floor that have been posting insanely good updates. No cap, like the kids say. Thank you, JC. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys, I'm typing an update for chat. I'll make sure people are updated on SPY. I think I'm done spamming VIP with SPX because I already gave them a lot of updates on this. This one was even easier than SPY. The levels I set for everybody, it was just hold over this and then look to see if it hits this, and it already has done that. So now it's just like, all right, chill. Oops, gotta cut that out. There we go. I just gotta remember that because it like throws all the tickers down, and then you got a bunch of extra shit on your screen. People don't want to read that. $55% on SPY today. I've been leaving a ton on the table though lately. What's up, Rocks? Good to see you. I mean, like I said, man, you got to post your trade reviews. I'm not saying you haven't. You might have done a few, but you got to go in there and post those reviews so we can actually, pick up on that, because you might be picking up on that, but I can't see it, it's just word of mouth to me. But dude, you should not be mad about 55%. I'd like to be very clear on that too. If you think you left a lot on the table, it's like, dude, don't fool yourself. You just caught 55%. And you got to be relative to what you planned. Did you plan to get to that part of the chart and take profit? Great, then no complaining. So you didn't leave anything on the table then. Did you plan to get to that part of the chart? Then yeah, you left some shit on the table. But 55%, brother, it's kind of hard to take that and be like, yeah, man, I left a lot on the table. Brother, you caught 55%. I think you're underestimating how much that is. This is a very big problem with like internet trading too, is a lot of people think like these big gains are really small. I'll see people bitch about getting 20%, and I'm like, what? You just got a fifth of what you invested in like 20 minutes. Why are you complaining? People hear that, they're like, well, I gotta be making 200% like all the people online. I'm not saying you think that, but it definitely brings that like fake reality into everyone's head where if I'm not making 100%, I'm not doing shit. I haven't feel like an idiot when I take 20% and it goes to 3 or 400%. Yeah, brother, that's just your emotions then. That's not bad. You can work on that. Like that's a good problem. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like an idiot. You should look at that and be like, wow, I have a lot I can be getting out of this. I'm able to grasp this much. Let's see how much more I can grip before I become, emotionally unstable. Because you shouldn't be looking to aim for a 400% outcome. But it is definitely cool when you see that outcome, right? I think we can both agree on that. But keep getting the good reps, dude. You haven't really been here that long, so keep getting good reps. Like you said, 55%, you're getting 20% here and there. Like, bro, those are really good trades. And make sure you're posting those reviews when you get time. Entry, exit, and reasoning. Entry, exit, reasoning. Actually, I should probably put that in the channel, huh? Entry, exit, reasoning. Post nothing more, nothing less. No, you're good, Rocks. But I want to see it. And I also don't want you to feel stupid. Like Data J just said, I don't want you to feel stupid for doing good. Like, if you feel bad about that, then shit, bro. You're sitting in a better spot than most people. Most people out here begging and crying for a good trade. You're able to grab one 5 days in a row, and you're worried about getting an extra 300%. That's a good problem. I think we can all agree on that. Thank you guys again for 20 likes on the stream again. You guys are absolutely amazing. Shout out to everybody from the Discord stream and the YouTube stream. Thank you guys again. We've had our ups and downs, but I've definitely had a lot of fun with you guys. And for anybody who's new, that drama shit is not normal in here. We're over it now, but it's just you can't just let shit keep going. You got to stamp it out, or the fire will spread. If the fire spreads, then GG. Which one of you is Jody on Twitter? Who's this nice person saying nice things to me? Wait, why do those guitar strings look familiar? Oh, it's you. Honestly, I wanted to guess that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to just, you know, exposed. I just said your name. Doxed. Yeah, prepare to see SWAT at your door in like 30 minutes. May life's ups and downs mostly be under sheets. Yeah, I wish they all were. It's not much money, but still 5 days in a row wins. Exactly, Rock. See how we can look at the positive and it's like, wow, wait, I am kind of an impactful trader. Good shit, dude. Round of applause to you, Rocks. But I don't want to see you beat yourself up like that again, okay? Only I'm allowed to beat myself up. You're not allowed to do that. Plus 55% today, brother. That is a huge dub. Don't let all these other communities lie to you and pretend 55% is not shit. 55% is a huge gain. People are simply greedy and they will continue to try and profit from your work. I can call it scams in your Discord. No, you're good. We don't need to do that. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it focused on the right things. Like I said, I probably didn't need to do all that in stream. That was honestly my bad for acting childish like that. But like I said, I just felt the need to stamp out the fire before it got too far. I didn't need to rage like that on stream, though. We don't need to be doing that in the Discord. We don't need to be doing that in YouTube. We don't need to be doing that in YouTube streams. Though Julius Graham was rage baiting, he is right. I do need to not be so negative. I don't need some peon telling me that, though. Oh, nice data, Jay. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, Rocks. Definitely check that video out. I love that video. The staircase, like, idea, I don't know where I pulled that one out of. Probably out of the back of my brain, because that's the only place an idea could be had that's called staircase method. Like, do you know how many people out there that could have came up with a way better name for that? Kevo always says how he aimed for 20% for years until he had the confidence and experience to aim for bigger percentages. And you know, another thing though too, and he still does this, whenever he doesn't feel like the trade's like super strong or like it's gonna go away too soon, he will still take that 20%. Like he'll see, oh nice, I could take it here. Let me get a gain here. Let me get a gain here. Let me get a gain here. Like he'll still do that with that confidence of being able to go for those bigger percentages. So whenever he sees like we're breaking out, but it's like one sector doing it, he'll probably be like, all right, I'm just gonna trim here and just wait. If other things start pumping, then he can have a smaller position do really well. Yeah, it really is situational. That's why I like the BB Theory playlist, because it really shows you to be situational. Yes, from pre-market high, you should aim for previous day high if you have the breakout and the day is inside of the previous day. Yes, you should do that every time. But what if this level's here? What if that level's here? Like every day is going to be a little different. So you got to kind of play that in there. Where's the CDO? You know, did we gap down? Did we gap up? What happened with that? You know, there's a lot of extra stuff that you can't just cookie cutter. And that's why I don't, that's kind of why I moved away from just saying, all right, guys, above pre-market high, aim for previous day high. And that's why I honestly do look down on all the people who've taken my strategy, because they're still to this day doing that and they're losing a lot. And I know they are because there's a thing called liquidity grabs that have been happening a lot more recently. Over the last 2 years, I've been seeing them way, way, way more. It's almost like the market feels the need to liquidate people to get a bigger move where it otherwise didn't need it. So that's why I don't like to just say, yeah, man, above previous day high or above pre-market high, go to previous day high. Below pre-market low, go to previous day low. Like, yes, those are still good templates. But what if there's another level in between that? And it's like, and it's not just a random level. It's like a very important, like a gap 50%, a CDO, a previous day control point. You never know. You know, then that kind of plays into it. And that's why we've discovered over time, like those are the most directional levels. It's not because I found some cheat sheet that said, hey, just follow these 3 levels. No, I bumped my head into a wall thousands of times and I figured that out. Leland has done the same. You know, there's tons of people besides me. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I had to second guess that for a second. I think I do that every other week. Every 2 weeks, I have a day where I'm like, wait, is it Thursday? Like, it feels like it's a day forward or a day backward. Like, the week's moving too slow or the week's moving too quick. This week's moving at like what feels like a normal pace. I don't know why. It's because the clocks are about to go back an hour or forward. Is it forward an hour? I think it's forward an hour. Spring forward fall back. Okay, yeah, duh. Doy. Dude, it hit 210. It actually hit 210. This shit hit 210 just to spite me. Nah, I'm going back. Just to spite me, it hit 210. That was literally the strike. Watch, 210's high of day. That's high of day. It's not going to go above 210. It did that just to spite me. I can't not look. It's at the top of my watch list. I'm forced to see that it's up 15%. And it's kind of annoying. All right, we're all good. We're all good. We hid Wolverine back inside. He can't see the light. I'm like laughing at myself more now than anything. It's not a coincidence that I get the 210 strike and it goes to 210. I let the market's stupid shit get me, dude. You know, it's funny too, when we lost money, it's not even like a big deal. Like, that loss was nothing. We made that money back that same day, and then today's like a cherry on top, but it's just like, fuck. At least everybody can hear I'm human too. I feel like I've never ever stressed about a play like that. Like, that is insane. I don't think y'all truly understand why I'm freaking out though. Like, y'all have to understand, this moved $28 today. 15% on a stock that is $210 a share right now. Like, that is an unreal, ridiculous amount of movement. And do you want to know the two people in my chat who called this out? Me and Username. Username has been calling out equity on this because he understands that Coinbase at those prices have amazing risk reward. Are we the biggest crypto? I mean, he might be. I'm not. Are we the biggest crypto bulls? Not really. But what do we know about the market when it rotates out of equity and out of other things? They fucking love crypto. And rightfully so. Right now, it's a great risk reward. So buying a stock like Coinbase, fucking genius. And I told him that too. I said, you know, I pussied out of my swing, but I was like, man, I'm happy to see you get some shares on this because this is a beautiful spot for them. It's I think I typed the word golden. And look at it, dude. It's just nuts. That's a crazy day. We used to do the same thing back in the day. It was like right after COVID or right before COVID. I think it was after COVID. No, it was before because it was when that other guy was in my chat. And he was definitely here before that. The John guy. I can't remember his name. But either way, fuck, what was I saying? I'm like drawing a blank because I'm looking at 50 things. Oh, the crypto thing. But just like we used to buy like crypto stock on Friday and we'd swing it into Monday and we'd make money on it. Like, honestly, like 7 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10. Like, it was pretty high probability just off of the theory of people putting their money into crypto over the weekend. Because at that time it was still early into crypto like adoption, like heavily across the market. So we just were like, yeah, we'll just get this, and it worked a lot of the time. But it's kind of funny because now we see the same thing, but on a slower time scale, and it doesn't happen as much. And it's more or less whenever you see crypto actually at good risk reward levels, and it's because it has been mass adopted. It's not a true outlier anymore. Crypto has been massively adopted by even people who don't give a shit about it, like me. Like, I don't even care about it, but you're gonna catch me talking about coin all the time. So, I mean, the impact of crypto has been here for a while. Even if you're like me and you're not like the biggest, like, you know, supporter of it or anything, you can't ignore it. That's going to be like space stocks in like 20 years for all we know. Like, everybody's going to be buying nothing but space stocks or something. Like, who knows what it'll be. Or 3D printing, for all the 3D printing things that can happen, or just like all these like you know, genomics, you know, just all these different like crazy sectors that have potential. But when we say potential, do we mean in 10 years? Do we mean 20 years, 40 years? You know, it could be different for some of these markets. It happened really quickly for crypto. Yeah, not bad. All right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream on YouTube. I'm going to be on Discord for a little longer. I appreciate you guys coming out despite all my complaining. Thank you guys for all the updates and call outs and just cool shit like that. Thank you guys for being here despite me being me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Love you all. And yeah, if you want to come hang out for a little longer, I'll be in the Discord.